onward and upward. I don't need your applause. It's the God Opulent LDTV, and we are live from the 305. What's cracking, tribe? It's been a minute since I've been live. I figure I'll hop on real quick. I got a couple minutes. Let me talk some shit. First off, I know on my last live, I told y'all that I wasn't gonna tell y'all to smash the like button, but as a ponderer, a thinking man, I had to realize, like, yo, man, this is my channel, and my whole intention is to push it by any means necessary. So for me to not say smash the like button, it'd be pretty idiotic. And as a wise man that I am, hey, we gotta move smart, not dumb. We gotta move in wisdom, not move with our ego. So with that said, it's my brand. I gotta push it by any means necessary. So smash the motherfucking like button. Smash the sub button by any means, y'all. Big sis, how you doing? I appreciate you sliding through. Definitely appreciate you sliding through. What are you doing up this early? It's early as hell. But I just wanted to talk a little boxing, a little bit. Just a little tad bit. Big Baby Miller fought Peril this weekend. In my opinion, this card didn't really get that much marketing, but it snuck up on us and it happened this weekend. I was thoroughly surprised by Big Baby Miller's boxing. I had to remember that this man can actually box. He's got skills. He's just usually so overweight and huge. He's a big ass dude in there. And I have to say that he definitely outclassed Peril in there. Feel like he took Peril's jab away. He stayed close, kept it rough, and smothered his punches. And we seen Peril gas. I say he was gassed around the beginning of the fifth. He was already cooked. He was already tired. Big Baby's a big body, 300 pounds, leaning on him, beating him up. The man Big Baby Miller threw 1,003 punches. That's a lot of damn punches for a heavyweight. And I seen somebody say that he usually throws that much. I don't remember him throwing that many damn punches in his last fight. I don't, unless I was just not paying attention. But damn, that boy, that's a lot of punches for a heavyweight. And in this fight, he didn't have any hairpiece incidents. I don't know if any of y'all peeped that he had it lined up. The little bit of hair that I guess he does have. There was no hairpiece malfunctions this fight. So that was what's up. And the end all be all to it is that he called out Wilder. Now, this is the fight that I need to see. I don't care if he didn't want to fight him before. Right now is the prime time for them to get it on. I know Wilder most likely going to say no because he wants to fight for belts, and Big Baby ain't got no belt. That, you know what I'm saying? So most likely it's not going to happen. But to me, this is a great fight because they have real beef. There's a real beef. Remember, Big Baby Miller's the one who warned Wilder about Telly. He's the one that warned him. Big Baby Miller's the one who warned him. But again, I'm a Wilder supporter, right? But it appears that he's a little green when it comes to the ladies. And also it could be ego speaking. A lot of dudes be like, man, I know I could change this chick. But once a gold digging chick, you ain't changing no gold digging chick. Of course, she loved him enough to catch it raw and to get on child support. Of course. She loved him that much to secure the bag. And that's what she did. Who's up in there? Let's see. Somebody named Riz. What up, Riz? Vacay Pay, what's up? How you doing? Blessings, sis. So yeah, right now it's the prime time for this fight to have. The build-up would be amazing for them two. Big Baby Miller, and then finally, getting off what they, shit, finally colliding. Let's get this off. Let's get this off our chest. And so I would love to see the fight. I have to say that I have Big Baby Miller winning this fight. He can definitely box, and we already know that a big body laying on Wilder, that's gonna weaken his legs, and before you know it, he's gonna be gassed. Probably gassed faster than Peril gassed last night. Cause remember, Peril's younger, so while I can see Wilder gassing faster than Peril, and Big Baby just having his way. I don't know if he's gonna knock. I'm not saying he's gonna knock Wilder off, but I can definitely see him getting a decision. I'll say that because, like I said, Wilder showed better punch resistance in his last fight, so I got to give him that. Definitely got to give him that. So props to him for that. Yeah, that's a lot of body, man. That's a lot of. Remember, Fury. That was one of Fury's tactics. Besides the cheating, he laid on Fury laid on Wilder. Even remember, Wilder gained weight. Even that weight that he was, first of all, he wasn't used to carrying all that weight in the ring, 12 rounds, and then you got. It was just a bunch of variables that against Wilder, but one of the main things, especially the third fight with, all the cheating that's already happened, and then he was just really leaning on this man and got him weak. His legs were pretty much cooked, and before we knew, we seen Wilder hitting the canvas. I think what he hit it like twice or something like that, I believe. I haven't watched that fight again. I'll be honest. I haven't watched that third fight again. I only watched it once. Yeah. But yeah, let's make it happen, Wilder, man. Again, right now is the perfect time. Heal up. You're gonna sell. The fight's gonna be sold out. Again, amazing build. It'll be amazing build up. Let's get it. Shit. I'm ready to see that shit. That's the only fight I really want for Wilder right now. But again, he's his own man. He gonna do what he wanna do, and that's cool. I ain't mad at that. But I'm just, expressing what I wanna see. I'm just expressing what I wanna see. But yeah, before I move on, make sure you slide over to Quee Sunshine Quee. I love the rebranding. That's dope. Sunshine Quee. Slide over to Big Sis Sunshine Quee. Sup. She be over there doing her thing, cooking up, dropping hella gems. Maybe some of the gems are gonna make you feel uncomfortable because you're just not used to taking accountability. Hey, that's on you. And also slide over to the Vacay Bay out there in Cali doing her thing. Slide over to her and sub as well. You know what I'm saying? She be having some freaky deaky shows over there. I'll be kind of trying to stay out the way because I'm just trying to stay respectful since I'm out the game. But but she be doing her thing over there. But yeah, moving on, man. Haney to Zuffa. Haney to Zuffa. Now, this isn't official yet, but it's sounding like it's going that way. I am a supporter of Devin Haney as well. Don't get me wrong. The difference with me is that I am just not a fanboy. I'll never be a fanboy. So I don't go out of my way, like a lot of these guys you see on YouTube, to pretend like they're my brother or pretend like I know these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And just glaze. I'm not a glazer at all, bro. I don't glaze anything. You know what I'm saying? Um, just never in my DNA to do. Of course, I give compliments, but I'm not glazing motherfuckers. Like, just we all know the difference of what glazing in and just giving a simple compliment. We don't have to. I don't have to. I shouldn't have to explain this. I'm not gonna explain it right now. We're adults. Well, at least the people that come around me are adults. Let me say it that way. The people that rock with me, they're adults. We're all adults, so I understand that y'all understand what a compliment is versus somebody that's glazing. And so, Devin Haney's fan base are full of glazers that don't truly support him. And him going to Zuffa is going to be the beginning of the end of his brand. We've been bamboozled into people forcing down our throats that he's supposedly this face of boxing, when it comes to numbers, it hasn't shown at all. And so I get what they're trying to do over there. I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to take Deontay Wilder's whole thing of speak it, believe it, receive it. They're they're trying to take that and turn that into making Devin Haney the face of boxing. But that definitely hasn't worked because, for one, they don't believe it. That's why we're not seeing it. That's why we haven't seen it in numbers. All you got is a bunch of grown men who, quote unquote, claim they're heterosexual, glazing this man every chance they get. And hey, at the end of the day, I get it. If you're paid, you're paid. This is the thing. If you're a paid channel, you're just a paid channel. The issue comes in is when these individuals, they don't want to admit that they're paid channels. Hey, get it how you live. If your lack of integrity allows you to be bought, then that's just what it is. That's just what it is. But I'm cool on that. Nah, I don't need to have dinners I don't need to have dinners with celebrities or quote unquote celebrity coaches, even though we know Bill's not really a coach at all. But I don't need to have photo ops with the daddy of fighters to feel good about myself. I don't. Big Sis Quee, she says, I'm still a fan of Wilder. Oh, definitely a fan of Wilder. Forever. Once I rock with something, I really rock with you, man. I mean, okay, let me say this, because I don't rock with R. Kelly, right? But I the art that he produced, I rock with that. And I don't allow, just because maybe I fall out with some individuals who are fanboys of a fighter, that doesn't mean that I'm gonna change how I feel. How I feel. I'm gonna have my opinions about the person, but I'm not gonna stop supporting them. Babe, you know, it was time for a change. Vacay Bay says, thanks, the YouTube streets gonna be set on fire when he do. The roasting gonna be epic. Oh my goodness, man. And so him going to Zuffa is gonna prove that all that money Bill put into these YouTube channels was a waste of money. It was a waste of money, but hey, we already know it's a tax write-off for Bill at this point. It's a business expense. So he's not going to be too upset at all about it, except for the fact that it didn't work. The whole plan didn't work at all. So that's the only thing he can be really mad. It's basically going to be a quote-unquote failed. It's not really a failed business because, I mean, he's still fighting and he has done well for himself. And Devin Haney is definitely one of the ones. I'm not going to downplay this man. I have to say he's a great fighter. I have to say he's a great fighter. Is he that exciting? Not really. You know what I'm saying? But he's done his thing, man. He's, with the cards that he's been dealt. I mean, he's could have helped dealt his cards a better way. Let's be honest. But he's done well for himself, young man. So shout out to him for what he's done for himself thus far. But when it becomes official, there's just nothing these fanboys can stand on. There's just nothing they can stand on. There's nothing that they're gonna be able to say to downplay him going to Zuffa. Because at this point, a Zuffa belt means absolutely nothing. Nobody gives a fuck about a Zuffa belt. For one, nobody really gives a fuck about Zuffa, for one. And then, nobody gives a fuck about a Zuffa belt. Who gives a fuck? There's nobody over there to really fight. Like, of course, yeah. I mean, honestly, I would like to see the Hitchisons versus Haney fight as well. But I don't give a fuck about that fight in all essence. Like, who cares, man? Like, you guys are literally moving away from the real competition. So y'all have that one fight. What happens after that? Y'all just sit around and wait? Man, I don't give a man. And this is a guy who says that at the end of the day, it's been repeated time and time again. Devin Haney was heavily overpaid. And now it's time for him to get paid at his true value. And he doesn't want to do that. He's been spoiled. He's been babied. But this is business, baby. Get your feelings out of it. This business. Remember, you took a less amount to go fight Scambosis in Australia. Hey, man. Drop your nuts and take less to fight these better fights that we all want to see out here. Do that. I get it. Yesterday's price is not today's price, but the point is that your market value is next to nothing, man. You're not turning a profit. So when the market is the way it is when it comes to your brand and your fanboys' lack of support, you gotta do what you gotta do. Take the lesser money and take the better fights. Remember, I get it. You guys are prize fighters, but your whole thing was talking about as if you were really fighting for your legacy as well. So, just to sum it up on Haney, he's looking real bad out here, y'all. He's looking real bad. We already know his fanboys been looking bad, way worse than he has. But it is what it is. But when it becomes official, if this becomes official, it's gonna be real bad in these YouTube streets, these Twitter streets. Oh my goodness, man. And it's actually, to be all the way honest, this is something I don't want to see, y'all. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see him get crucified like this. I don't want to see it, but hey, it is what it is. What up, OG Crush? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? I appreciate you sliding through, OG. And then lastly, let's move on to Chrisean Rock. She got a W this weekend. I was pretty much being unfair to Chrisean Rock. I gotta be honest with y'all. I was being unfair to her because I'm expecting her to be something that she's just not. She's just not a professional fighter. She's not a professional boxer. She is an athlete, but she's not a professional fighter. And so I'm expecting her to look good in that fight. I was expecting her to look good, but I mean, to me, she looked like ass. But let me be honest with myself that she's an amateur, and she's not really a boxer. She's really starting right now. So I got to give her props for the W she got this weekend. And also, I never want to see her in there with a professional boxer ever. I never want to see that. This is a lane for her and all those baddies and bad girls, all the reality TV chicks. This is a lane for them, right? I want to see her fight the rest of them, like a lot of the reality star chicks. I want to see her fight them. Like, there is no way that we should ever in life see her in the ring with Clarissa Shields. There's no fucking way. I ain't trying to see that. I ain't trying to see that dog walk. I don't care how much shit Chrisean talks. I don't care how much training she gets from Kenny and Calvin. She's just never going to be ready, man. That's just... She's just never going to be ready for that type of work. I'm not trying to see that girl get hurt like that. You know, she already hurt herself dealing with that cornball blue face. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't need to see her hurt like that. But let's line up those baddie fights. So this is a new lane, y'all. This is a new lane, and this is a cool lane. I'd rather see these girls fighting in the ring than fighting on TV. In all essence, I don't watch that shit. I'll be honest, I used to watch that shit back in the day, but I'm like, this just ain't cool, man. I don't like this shit. All this drama, fuck all that. So I've been stopped watching that shit. But again, this is a lane for the reality star chicks. Line it up. They can make some good money, monetize it. Allow all these chicks who watch the show to come over and watch the matches. So let's let's watch that shit. Let's see these fights. So Chrisean, she could be a star amongst the lane of fighting reality stars. So yeah, this is like a second win for her. I am happy to see her. It seems like she's gotten away from old boy, the Blueface cat, and I'm ready to see her prosper instead of being a pawn and being abused online. Man, that's horrible for our youth to see, man. That's just horrible. I get it. Relationships aren't perfect, but that's just something that we didn't need to see. And for the most part, I didn't tune into it. I just always seen little clips and shit on IG and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's been real unfortunate as we've seen her drug usage and alcohol usage affected her baby, and to me that's the worst thing ever, man. I have the most empathy for that type of shit. Now I really have empathy for the baby. I'm not gonna play when it comes to that. That baby didn't deserve that. That was horrible. But it seems like she's changed her life and she's making a change. All I can do is support somebody who is actually making a change, because there's so many people out here that we see that sit and complain, but they ain't doing shit. They just want to complain. They're not doing anything to change what's going on with them. So I have to champion. I have to support her in what she's doing. So shout out to Chrisean Rock. I'm getting this chat. That's one thing I learned too, is like I just be kind of going off on a tangent, but it's like one of those things where let me tell y'all, I gotta be honest with y'all. When you don't really get like, okay, let me just say this first. Of course, I appreciate everybody that's here, but when you don't really get, when you're used to not getting support, right? You gotta learn to just talk. And like I tell y'all, I'm not really just a talker like that. I'm not really that good at running my mouth. I am starting to get good at that shit now, but I'm usually just an observer. So I've learned to just go off on a tangent, and whoever's in the chat's gonna be in the fucking chat. It is what it is. But my whole intention is just to keep moving forward. So that's why I'm here, y'all. Let me see, where did I leave off at? No big shit, Quee. She said, I'm still a fan of Wild. Okay, that was the last one I wrote. She said, I watched it twice back then. If you know, you know. It was time for a change. Okay, I did read that one. Let's see. I read that one. Big Sis Queen said at all. So I'm trying to get on that payroll. Yeah, oh yeah. That's one thing too. A lot of these cats are trying to glaze their way onto the payroll. It's not gonna work. These dudes is funny, man. Like, again, there is no way that you have a stand-up woman next to you and she hear you saying this fruity shit about another man that you have no idea who you never met this man. You're just a fan of him. I get it. I'm sure they're saying this shit like in their cars, their vehicles, or away from their woman. Cause I'm pretty sure if a woman that's solid, that's really has some substance to her, and hear these dudes saying what they say, there's no fucking way that they gonna be rocking with this shit. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. She said brothers until they're not brothers anymore. Exactly. until you not doing nothing for them. They, situational brothers. As long as you, giving them money, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? That lame ass shit. Nope, don't care about that at all. Ike Turner leaves. I'm confused in that. Okay, y'all saloon OG Crush slid through. She has room to. Oh yeah, she has plenty of room to prove. Look, y'all, this was her first professional fight. We really can't crucify her, and this is one thing that I'm guilty. I was guilty of crucifying her. This is her first fight, and the thing is that it takes a lot of guts to just get in the ring. So let's give her props for that, and also let's say this: like I knew it was real with her when I seen a clip of her. She was crying because she was hungry. And we all know, like in boxing, you gotta cut weight. So she was crying, and that made me I earned respect for her. I earned a lot more respect for her because, like, man, she's taking this shit seriously. She was actually cutting weight. So she was talking about, the food that she wants to eat and shit. But she was crying like, man, I'm hungry than a motherfucker. And I can respect that, man. Y'all smash my motherfucking like button. Smash that shit. Lurkers, smash that shit. I already know my people that rock with me gonna smash the like button off GP. But the rest of y'all, smash my like button, please. Appreciate it. Yeah, but she definitely has room to improve. And again, she's a natural athlete. Let's see how she takes on the boxing. We already know in that lane she's not gonna fight too many skilled fighters, but she can become the best. She could become the best reality star fighter. Again, I think this is a great lane. Vacay Bay said, I never got into it at all. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Let me get that. Hold on. There it is. Hold on. What did I do? Oh, fuck, what did I do? Alright. So, yeah. Let me see. Okay. She said, them motherfuckers gonna be embarrassing themselves even more. I ain't watched not one episode of that shit. Is that the Bad Girls Club, sis? That type shit? I tried to listen to an interview with both of them, with Jason Lee. Nope, gave me a headache. She said, I'm not going to talk about you this early. Catch me later. Vacay says, true, just let it out. That's y'all people. Hey, man. Hey, big sis. Hey. We live and we learn. That's all I'm saying. My brother, Mr. Finesse, how you doing, fam? I appreciate you sliding through. But yeah, y'all, I ain't been on in a while, so I just wanted to slide on and talk some boxing real quick. I'm gonna stay to the 30. I'm at least not a hot half hour on this bitch. But other than that, y'all, man, I've been chilling, man. Things are going good. Just, I've been choosing my family over going live, and that's just what it is. I still been doing my little workouts and shit on the weekend, but I just been, let me just choose my family, and that's always a great thing. Happy belated to your mom, Kwee. Did you post anything on IG? I didn't see you post anything from the barbecue you had this weekend. I know you was talking about it. Y'all smash the like button, please, for the lurkers. Go ahead, lurker. Be a legit lurker. Smash the like button. I don't care if you lurk. I don't care about none of that shit. Just tap the like button. Or, you know what? You can tap the unlike button, too. I'm cool on that, too. But your ears are already here. She said, nope, Lord, these crazy folks was cutting up. Man, I know y'all had a good old time. I know y'all ate good and had a great time. And that's what it's all about. Having a great time, man, with people you love. people you rock with. Remember, I'm a quality over quantity type dude. I just want the quality ones around me. That's it. All the ones that are full of shit, you know, I'm cool to, we can stay away from each other. I'm cool with that. She said everybody was in rare form. My son Buzzy up next, so yep, okay. Okay. So son birthday coming up, everybody gonna be get together to cut up again. That's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, per usual, had to slide through. You already know. To my comrades that truly rock with me genuinely, I wish y'all a blessed Monday. Wish y'all a blessed week. And shit. Look out for me next time. Shit, I'm gonna slide. Oh yeah, man. What did I say? Did I say OG Crush? Y'all make sure to slide over to OG Crush, man. OG Yoda. He be dropping some gems. I've been truly enjoying him. Again, we don't agree on everything, but regardless, he's just a great. I just believe he's a great content creator. You know, British accents, Michael Jackson dancing at the same time. Oh man. Yo, have you seen that movie? Did you go see that movie yet, or the Michael Jackson joint? Have you seen that, Queen? I've been getting some mixed reviews about that. Even though this is my thing, I don't really give a fuck about reviews, shit like that. But um, I've been seeing some people clown them. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I just see OG Yoda just went live. Yeah, I took dog kill. Okay, did you enjoy it? Yeah, holla at me over there in OG Crushers chat. But I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Again, like I said, blessed Monday. Have a blessed week, y'all. And look out for me to go live again. And make sure y'all smash the like button. For sure. I'm up out of here. Until the next one, I'm gone.